Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you're celebrating. We're glad you're sharing part of your holiday celebration with us. My name's James Ensall, host of Geek to Me Radio, one half of this festive holiday duo that bring you this show every single 2 weeks, I guess. Or we try.
We try.
With her jolly laughter on the other side of the Zoom screen, there is my wonderful co-host, Susan Eisenberg, the voice of Wonder Woman. Joyous Yuletide unto you.
And ho, ho, ho to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Hanukkah and Christmas and whatever it is you celebrate or don't celebrate. We just wish you all the best. Do we want to tell the kids who's on today?
Yeah, we've got a very exciting episode for you. This one is just Susan and I. It's Justice League Revisited Unplugged. Here we are. Here we are. And I'll tell the kids the backstory on this.
Yeah.
So we have, we're powering into the last part of season 1 here. All we have left is Wake the Dead and that Once and Future thing.
Yes.
Which is the 2-parter. So we had guests lined up, holiday plans, work schedules. Our guests had to say, hey, is there any way we could do it in January? Well, that doesn't really make for a good Christmas episode if we release it in January or a holiday episode. So what we did, we had an epiphany. See what I did there?
Ooh.
An epiphany is the Italian when they go for the January. Never mind. All right. So anyway, we thought we would just record an episode, Susan and I, to thank all of you for listening, just talk about some of our holiday stuff that we've got going on, and just to let you know, you weren't forgotten. You're not like the Who village after the Grinch takes all the presents up to the top of Who Mountain. You are remembered. We appreciate all of you listening, and we wanted to give you a little bit of a holiday treat as we end out the year of 2025.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because we are so grateful, right? I mean, it's like we feel like we're in this all together. It's like all the fans, including me and you. And we put things out and people they give you questions to ask our guests. And we've had such amazing feedback. We really appreciate it. We appreciate the support on Patreon. We're going to get to that. And our reviews have been so solid. And, it's just, we started this and this everyone, and by the way, everyone has a podcast now.
Right.
So it is very competitive out there. So may I suggest that if you have been listening and you do like the podcast, that you do give us a review and you do tell people about it and share it with people and friends and subscribe, of course, leave a review, and maybe if you'd like to support us, become one of our Patreons.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and we've got you can join for free just because you like what we do and you want to check out our stuff.
Right.
But we've got a couple different tiers. We have our $3 a month tier, which, we give you a shout out. We try to prioritize questions if we get them from you. And on our $3 tier, we've got Martin. His handle is MJM103171. Martin, you know who you are. Thank you very much. We've got Marwan Eldoma. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Marwan. Thank you for participating and subscribing. We've got Doug, I believe, based on the email address, the last name is Hill. So Doug Hill, thank you very much. And
Doug.
Anthony Alvardo, I think I pronounced that correctly. Hopefully, I can't even read my own writing, but those are our $3 Patreon tier members. We really appreciate you coming in. You are an honorary Justice League member at that tier, and we really appreciate you checking us out and supporting what we do. We have our Watchtower Control Room team, which is the $12 tier. With that, you get to see the videos like this one. So if you want to see Susan's glorious face, how her eyes just light up as she laughs hysterically at something hilariously funny I've just said. Thank you for providing my example, Susan. Thank you, just like that.
No, it's so weird how much I laugh on this, and it's your fault because no one makes me laugh harder. I mean, it's not like I'm laughing at the guest jokes.
Right. Dan Reba is notoriously unfunny, let's be honest. We're kidding. We love you, Dan. If you're listening, we know we love you. If you want to see the video, you just come in at the $12 Watchtower Control tier. We have Ken the Limerick guy, one of our $12 supporters. Logan Angus sounds like a good Scots name. Logan Angus. He's a $12 supporter, Susan. He's got the big Highland cows he's going to have with the big horns. I'm Scottish. I can do that. I'm allowed. I am Scottish. Don't look at me like that. My family grew up near, we had Towie Castles, our historical castle in Scotland. My family
Okay.
So, but Logan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have Michael. The handle is, I think, McKeel. So I think it's Michael McKeel is the name. Thank you, Michael, for your support. We have TC in the house. TC Thomas Charles. Thank you very much for being a Watchtower Control member. GMO. It's initials. And I've got an email address or GMO. So if you give his email address out, I don't think that's very nice because what if people email him? So GMO, if you're listening to this, you know who you are. And thank you very much for helping us. And Mike, I believe it's pronounced Wilder or Wilder, Waelder.
Okay.
Maybe it's Wilder. But Mike, thank you for your support. Those are our $12 people. So you're the ones seeing the videos that we put out when we've got James C. or we've got Dan Reba or Stan Berkowitz or some of our upcoming guests in 2025, because we're going to finish out the Justice League Unlimited Season 1 in January, and then we roll right into Season 2, and we got some great guests lined up for that as well.
Yeah, and we have some really great ideas for after, too, like when we're done with Unlimited, because people have shared with us that they want us to continue, which is very flattering, and we want to continue. So we have other ideas out there for us, and I think the fans will like it.
I think so.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to launch a new tier on Patreon in 2026. So it's a little steep. It comes in, it's $10,000, but Susan and I will come to your house and record an episode live in front of you and your family. We'll bring Dan Reba. Obviously, our interns, Chuck and Gary, will be there as well. They'll come.
Oh,
so the $10,000 covers their flights, hotel rooms for me, for Susan, for Dan. Chuck and Gary are going to sleep in the van, apparently. They're going to drive down with the equipment. So Justice League Podcast live from your living room, $10,000. Make sure you check out that new tier coming in 2026.
Wow. I think it's important to aim high.
Yes, I think so.
So that's what we're doing. I think they're getting along great. By the way, I think it was smart to keep both of them. I think it works to have them both, Chuck and Gary.
Yeah. If you're listening to the last episode, it was Gary was on the knife's edge there. We were getting ready and we were going to make Chuck, his cousin, fire him. But Chuck's kind of whipped Gary into shape. I think we let Chuck know, and I think he kind of pulled Gary aside. So Gary's been fantastic lately.
I think it's the competition.
You know
what I mean? I think I'm just saying. I think that, and plus with the holidays coming up, I mean, Thanksgiving was rough. So I think
a little awkward.
They didn't want a repeat of that.
A little
right?
awkward. Yeah, there's nothing like sibling rivalry between cousins to really to motivate one, I think. This is the big thing. But yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed what we've done here, and we do appreciate the reviews. We appreciate the patrons who are helping to support the show. Obviously, our last episode, Dark Heart with Dan Reba, who is probably one of the most insightful guests we have, because he brings the heat every time. But we've had, Susan and I were talking, we noticed, we said, we've had a lot of writers and directors on this past season. We didn't have a lot of voice actors, which we were heavy on the voice actors in Justice League.
Yeah, we were. It's tough though, because a lot of the voice actors are pretty big celebrities.
Yeah,
and
especially
they're hard
in the movie,
to pin down. I mean, people are really busy. And like I said earlier, everyone has a podcast, so they get requested to do all the podcasts. And, we do reach out. We're always thinking about it. We're always reaching out and trying to get people. But like I said, it's a competitive field.
It is.
And it's hard. As I mean, we do have the best green room, I think.
I think so. I mean, my gosh. I mean, have you ever seen designer M&Ms like that? They're actually in cursive on the candy.
No.
So that's,
it's genius. That was genius.
Yeah. I mean,
plus the open bar.
Well,
come on.
Yeah. No one makes an old fashioned like Chuck. I will say he does a good job. That's another reason we hired him, because I met him at a bar and he was like, "Here, try this, sir." I'm like, "Wow, that's really good. You use Woodford Reserve?" I did, of course. So I'm like, "Hey, come work for us." So he's doing it for free. It's kind of a downgrade money wise, but he gets to hang out with the likes of Dan Reba and Stan Berkowitz and everyone else. So it's been great.
Yeah, that's been great. So, do stay tuned for the next season, because, next year, because we will have some cool things coming your way.
Yeah.
And what else? I mean, what else do we want to share with the folks?
Well, I will say we don't like to bother people, but if there's a certain guest you're wanting, because we do get emails and we do get requests for, "Hey, why haven't you had this person on?" here's what you can do. If you know they're on social media, when you see Susan on Instagram, and I just got back into my Blue Sky account. Oh, I'm so excited.
Saw, and I was so happy.
Yes. So
to see you there.
if you're following Susan on Blue Sky, or if you're following on me on Threads or Twitter, what you can do, if you know one of the celebrities you want to have, you, the audience member, on our show, if you see an episode we like, or you can just tweet out, looking forward to at OG Justice League on Twitter, which is our handle there. This episode, it'd be great if you could have Clancy Brown on. Tag Clancy, tag us, hashtag the name of the episode, and they might end up seeing that and be like, oh, I'm getting a lot of people talking about this podcast. You never know what can happen. So I'm an optimistic, I like to be a cup half full kind of guy. So
You are.
Tag the person who you would like to see. Send Nathan Fillion as many tags as you can, telling him, hey, when it gets to the Patriot Act episode, we want Nathan Fillion on our show along with J.K. Simmons. We'd love to have the both of them on for Patriot Act. So
God, that would be terrific.
I know.
That's our wish list. Some of our we have a huge wish list. Also, since we're asking for favors, we threw it out there to the fans about what they'd like, how they'd like us to celebrate the 25th anniversary. And we got some really great ideas.
Yeah. Keep
them coming because, if let's say you live in a city and you'd say, I'd love for you to come visit our Comic-Con, I've been known to be able to put that together.
Yeah.
I have some emails and some phone numbers. I can text the league and we could show up at your local con. So, let me know if that's something you want to do. Maybe tag the con in your city, in your favorite city. Because I really want to reach as many people, as many fans as possible next year for the 25th anniversary.
That'd be a lot of fun. So if you're thinking about that and you're like, boy, my local area, I've got a Comic-Con here in Baltimore. I've got a Comic-Con. We do one here in Fresno or whatever it might be, or Mobile, Alabama, wherever you are.
Wherever.
Put up what is the Wonder Woman signal? Is it the W instead of the bat, or is it like the tiara? What would be on the Wonder Woman signal?
No, the W.
The W? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just curious what the one, because obviously we know it's a bat symbol for the bat signal. So
no, it's definitely a W.
Okay.
And and let us know what you'd like so we can help make that happen. Because I think it would be great to hear from the fans about it. It's a pretty big deal 25 years
absolutely
ago.
And the fact that so many people are still new people are finding this show is, every time I constantly, I haven't seen this series yet because they were a baby or weren't born yet. That kind of hurts my brain to think about. There are people like that out there, but because in my mind 2001 was just 8 years ago. I don't know about you.
Seriously. No, it's seriously true. It's weird. Let's not even talk about it.
That's fine. We won't go down wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. There's my Doctor Who reference for those of you playing the Justice League Revisited drinking game at home, my obligatory Doctor Who reference. But yeah, it's so exciting. We're rolling into the new year and, hopefully you are hanging your stockings by the chimney with care. There's mine.
That's so great.
But
that's so great.
Yeah, whatever.
Erica Schultz, who we've had on the show, she sent Kin Shriner like a wonderful gift one year for the holidays, and for his Green Arrow. Mm-hmm. It's like all these little things that we have, right? I have a Wonder Woman ornament for my tree. I mean, it's all these traditions that get woven in. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I've seen.
So what are your favorite, any movies lined up that are your faves that you watched like 500 times?
This was put out on Threads a couple of weeks ago. They said, name your top 5 favorite holiday movies. And then someone else said, do the 12 Days of Christmas, but with holiday films. So it's always one of my favorites. And it never gets enough love because every time I mention it, very few people have seen it. 1967, Dick Van Dyke, Barbara Felton, and Dame Judith Evans in Fitzwilly.
Haven't seen it.
I might. Hold on. Yes. I've got it right here. There's the Blu-ray that I had Dick Van Dyke sign a year and a half ago when I met him in Phoenix. I literally, Dick Van Dyke's appearing at a con. I flew out Saturday morning and then hopped on a plane, met Dick Van Dyke. Dan Reba was there, so of course I said hello. And then I hopped on a flight and came back that evening because it's like, how many times are you going to get to meet Dick Van Dyke?
No, you have to do it. I think that's brilliant. And I love that you made that effort. You're so good at that.
Yeah, and it was one of my favorite Christmas movies. He decides he's Dame Judith Evans is a wealthy heiress who thinks
Yeah.
she's very wealthy. She's given away all of her money and she doesn't know it. So Fitzwilly, as her butler and all the staff, rob people to keep her into the lifestyle she's accustomed. And he's going to do one last job. He's going to rob Gimbals at Christmas time to set her up for the rest of his life or her life.
You know what? I'm going to check this out for this holiday. See, okay, so is that your number one?
I'd say that's my number one. What about
Okay,
you?
do you have like It's a Wonderful Life, you know,
Classic.
I mean, that's truly my number one. But The Holiday, with Cameron Diaz
Jude Law, yeah, Jack Black.
Jude Law. I love it. I mean, I just love it. And Holiday with Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant.
It's been a long time since I've seen that one. I'll have to go back and revisit it.
It's like late 30s.
Yeah.
It's one of my all-time favorites. It's just so delightful. Bishop's Wife with Cary Grant again.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Sensing a theme.
I love Cary Grant, and I love old movies.
So I take it you've seen Charade with Cary Grant and
Yes.
Audrey Hepburn.
Yes, I have.
George Kennedy. Great movie.
It's a great movie. And I just love him. Like I've read, all the books. But those are I think my tops. I mean, It's a Wonderful Life is really wonderful.
It is. It is.
Right?
And it's got the word wonder in the title.
There
So
you go.
you can't go wrong.
There you go.
I'd
For
say
those
Batman
who-
Returns also is one of mine.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies. I watch every single year. So I'd say probably the ones I watch every year then. So Fitzwilly,
Yeah.
Scrooge, the musical with Albert Finney.
Okay.
It's a musical version of A Christmas Carol. It's
Oh
wonderful.
no, I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen that. Okay.
Batman Returns, Love Actually.
I forgot that one. Yes, Love Actually, absolutely.
Depending on my mood, probably Christmas Vacation would round out my top 5 because that's one of those ones that's just so quotable, and I still laugh every time I watch it.
The thing is, there are some others that are like a little sad,
Mm-hmm.
but they're very Christmassy too. Like there's like all the. So another one that I totally forgot to mention, and it's now the title is completely out of my head. But Diane Keaton and
Family
Sarah
Stone?
Jessica Parker. Yes.
I've
And
got the
that's
DVD. That's a sad one.
So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. So sad.
Yeah.
But I love it, and it'll even be more touching this year now that she's gone.
Yeah, sure.
But love it, and even Love Story, the movie Love Story with Ryan O'Neal and Ali McGraw. I mean, total downer, but it's so great with the Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
In it, it's got a lot of Christmas, and Falling in Love. Do you ever see that one with De Niro and Meryl Streep?
No.
Oh, very Christmassy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Very Christmassy. So so those are some upbeat ones, kids.
Yeah.
And then there's some real downers.
Right. Trading Places with Eddie Murphy is another good one.
Oh, yeah, I
know,
love him.
And
All right, I'll put that. I have to watch that one again. I haven't seen that one in a really long time.
Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, 1983, I think.
God.
Maybe.
So that was like what, 12 years ago?
Yeah, just 12. It wasn't that long ago. Using our Justice League math there. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying. I love the debate whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I know. Every year.
If you watch it at Christmas time, if you like it, yes, it is. Don't yuck someone else's yum by saying, well, actually, there's no Christmas theme in it at all. Doesn't matter.
What? Excuse me. What did you just say? Don't yuck what?
Don't yuck someone else's yum.
Okay. I've never heard that.
Really?
And it's adorable.
Yeah.
It's really
good. Someone else likes something. Why were you going to come over and ruin it for them? Just let them like. If you don't agree, okay,
Yeah.
fine. I don't agree with you, but
Right.
I mean, I'm glad that's why I usually say if you liked it and I didn't. Last Jedi, for example, I don't like Last Jedi. If you like the movie, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's fine. It doesn't hurt me that you enjoyed the movie. So why am I going to get bent out of shape?
I know. Wouldn't it be a wonderful world if that were the mentality of everybody?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So remember, kids, don't yuck someone else's yum this holiday season.
All right. Well, listen, my co-host. Oh, I hear dogs barking.
Yes, I think
Grimmy.
he saw a reindeer out front. We've got reindeer that traipse through the back there between our houses. So it's he
Okay.
sees
Well,
them.
I will let him go. I will let you go so you can let him go frolic. But I am so grateful for you and our partnership and this
Same.
podcast. It has just been such a joy, and I really look forward to next year and continuing this. And thank you for teaming up with me to do this. And
It's been great. This has been so much
it's
fun.
been great.
I can't
So
imagine
much
someone else
fun.
to do it with.
Good.
I thought you were thinking like, well, actually, I can think of someone else.
No.
And I want to give a shout out, too, to James at Watchtower Database for giving us this suggestion, because he said, because we were like, oh, what are we going to do? And he said, why don't you just do an episode to thank your listeners and kind of say, hey, here's what we ran into. Here's why we're not releasing an episode. So, James, if you're listening, thank you very much for the idea.
Yeah, and all of our guests and all of the people who are listening and we just so appreciate you. So thank you, and stay tuned, really, because the conversation will continue.